Your Excellency, Ambassador Parviz Shahbazov, thank you again for the honor to coming to the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy and for the excellent presentation you gave us. We'd love to ask you a few follow-up questions to go a little deeper into some of the issues. The first one is related to economic development and national branding. And the question is, which step do you consider as necessary to attract foreign direct investment in your region? And do you perceive the cooperation of former Soviet states with the BRIC countries as a promising move towards to the boom of foreign investment in the future?
Thank you very much for also for the opportunity to be here and also to have a lecture and also to be interviewed. And thank you also for your question. I find this question as very important. The investments, of course, are important for the development of the economy of any country. And especially the foreign direct investments, of course, boosting the development of the economy of the countries. And Azerbaijan actually is the champion, I would say, in this field, because Azerbaijan could attract in the rather short period of time the direct foreign investments into the country. So up to now we have had about 70 billions of the United States dollars investments into Azerbaijan. And at the same time, Azerbaijan has also could besides the direct foreign investments, at the same time make its own investments in the economy of Azerbaijan. It is also another approximately half of the whole investment package in Azerbaijan. It means that at the same time the 70 billions of US dollars have been invested in the development of economy by Azerbaijan itself. So, and I have to say that all these investments have not been made necessarily in the oil and gas industry. So they are also the huge investments in non-oil and gas sector of Azerbaijan. Just for example, the last year in 2012, there were the 22 billions of US dollars invested in the economy of Azerbaijan. 9 million of those investments were directed into the non-oil sector of the economy of the country. And so it means that actually we are doing well by attracting the investments in the economy of Azerbaijan. But what are the ways? I have already, of course, explained it in my the lecture today, right?
Yes.
So next question is about environmental responsibility. So do you consider the oil companies in Azerbaijan responsible enough towards the environment, and is this responsibility actively supported and regulated by the government?
You know, we are the country which was the part of the Soviet Union, and in that time the environmental component of the economic, so to say, development was not the issue, absolutely. So it was just not existing. Nobody was talking about the ecology and so on. That's why we experienced it very much during the economic activities during the Soviet Union. And that's why, having this in mind, we beginning actually from the time of our independence, from the beginning of the 19th, to work with the foreign companies and putting always forward, parallel to many other important questions, also the question of protection of the environment in Azerbaijan. So we were also in a position to realize the many environmental projects in our land, but at the same time we insisted always, also from our partners who were working in Azerbaijan, to take care about the protection of environment. And if you go and look at the projects which were signed with the foreign companies, you will see to what degree actually we could provide the issue of protection of environment in oil and gas industry development of Azerbaijan.
Büyükelçi Janab Shahbazov. The next question is: President Aliyev recently urged a strengthening of the fight against corruption in the country. What measures are being taken to make the financial system more transparent? Does this issue significantly damage the image of Azerbaijan abroad and translate into shortage of foreign direct investments?
Of course, along with the development of the country, there is also a number of problems. One of those problems is the corruption. Another is the, so to say, the unnecessary, so to say, the involvement sometimes of bureaucracy into the business development issues and so on. Of course, the government, and headed by the President Aliyev, is trying always to diminish those negative things. Of course, negatively influencing the development of the economy of Azerbaijan, and we are successful in that. We are holding the serious fight against corruption. We are applying the new, very well known in the international the business society, the forms and technologies to fight such negative things. So through the establishment of the single window for the registration, for the solution of the issues, problems by the entrepreneurs, we can provide the better climate for their activities. But at the same time, I have to say that, for example, Azerbaijan has made a great progress at the international arena by becoming the first country fulfilling all criteria of the transparency of the extractive industries transparency initiative. So there are the 26 members of this initiative, among them Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan has become the first country that fulfilled actually all requirements of this initiative, and it speaks for the transparency of the oil and gas fund of Azerbaijan, and this fund, the oil and gas fund, is the structure which is accumulating all the revenues from the gas and oil industry of Azerbaijan. I mean, although there is a corruption level and so on, and there is a fight against corruption, but at the highest global level, so to say, Azerbaijan is doing very well in this, as I just gave you a vivid example of this.
The next question is about cultural diplomacy. And how does Azerbaijan promote cultural exchange on a regional and international level? And in your opinion, what role does cultural diplomacy play in bringing greater cooperation and security in the Caucasus region?
I think I can also tell you the success stories connecting with Azerbaijan in this sphere, because we have been for already several years holding the important conferences, forums, international and regional ones, in order to promote the, so to say, the cultural and civilization dialogue between the different peoples, between the peoples of different faith, and between the different cultures. So, for example, at the end of May this year, there will be the second international conference, the huge one, the big one, where approximately 500 international guests are expected, held in Baku city, and it will be devoted to the dialogue of civilizations. So many experts, including Germany and Europe and Asia and other continents of the world, will be presented there, will be involved in discussions, in finding the ways how to promote this dialogue of civilization. You know, Azerbaijan, the main religion in Azerbaijan is Islam, Muslim religions. But at the same time, they are the Christian and Jewish communities living in Azerbaijan for ages and living in a peaceful way. And they also consider